Coming up live on LiveWire, we've got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking with a couple of people from the Sacramento Women's Chorus, and they have an event coming up that you can go and see. So stay tuned for LiveWire right after this. It's the Women's Chorus, and it's been around for 30x years. And we have here in the studio Robin Ritchie, who's their artistic director, and Carol Pascalin, who is their president of their board. Hi.
Hi.
What a deal. Yeah, I've served on boards before. It's not easy, but you know, if you really believe in the product of what you're working for, you want to do it. You want to make it happen.
Yeah, our chorus is made up of women who love to sing and all volunteers. So our board and all the teams, everyone that makes the chorus tick are all volunteers, and we're very passionate about our chorus. So,
Yeah, and this is a wonderful time because right now is the time when theaters are starting to actually use their theater spaces after 2.5 years. And you're going to do a concert. When is it?
Yes, April 30th at 7 p.m. at St. Mark's United Methodist Church.
Okay. And that's in Midtown, right?
That's in Arden Arcade.
Arden Arcade. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
That's okay. It's off of El Camino and Watt. Yeah.
El Camino and Watt. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not very far away.
No.
Actually, nothing's very far
Centrally
away
located.
for good music. Okay. Well, we have it up there. It is. So it's called Always a Place for You. Did you come up with that, Robin?
I did. Well, it's actually a team effort. Most of the stuff is a team effort, but it's really based on a song that we're singing called Always a Place for You. Ooh. You know, with COVID and people kind of getting back into things, we wanted to create a welcome space and just welcome people basically back home.
Yeah.
Our audience have been with us for years and years. We see the same faces. It's always good to have new faces come in, but we see those same faces, and it's going to be a very tender moment when the chorus starts singing and we're all back together again.
Oh, yeah.
So always a place for you. We've created a safe, welcoming, fun space for a concert coming up.
Good. Can you give me a sneak preview on a couple of the pieces that you might be doing?
Oh gosh, you know, we sing such a variety of stuff. We've got one called Changes, which has got a little bit of snapping and clapping stuff to it. We've doing some oldie things like there'll be some changes made. Happy Days Are Here Again, Get Happy.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some of those. One from the movie Soul called It's All Right, a kind of a soulful piece, and kind of makes you feel better about just being there and being back in a community setting again.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like a fun thing. And that's coming right up, though, isn't it, the event?
It is. It seems like it's good. We've been practicing for this forever, it seems like. But here we are, 6 weeks out now, I think?
Yeah, 6 weeks out.
Yeah. The chorus is really kind of excited about it, to be back together. We have a lot of new members. This will be their first concert.
Ah, yes. Yeah. So there's a kind of a constant ebb and flow of people, but I'm sure that there are people who have been there the whole 20 years or whatever.
Yeah. Close to.
Yeah. This is our
close.
35th year, the chorus, and we have a couple members that were there, not quite at the beginning, but very close to. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. Okay. And it's a volunteer organization, so people can actually volunteer to be a singer with you.
Yes. We have our next guest night where we welcome people to come and see what we're about and consider joining us. That'll be on May 9th. And you can sign up for that on our website, sacramentowomenschorus.org.
So you can just go to that website. We'll have it. We'll put it up on the screen, the contact information. So we'll probably mention it 2 or 3. And they do that for me. Look at that. Ba-boom. Search the Sacramento Women's Chorus.
Yay.
Okay, well, and then all of a sudden your website flies up. It's got all of that information.
Yes.
It's a nice website too, by the way.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes. One
It's
of
a
our
good-
members keeps it up to date.
It's a good source of information, not only for public, but for us too. We constantly go there and go, oh, look at pictures from before. And, it's great memories. We have chorus members that have been in not quite 35 years, but I've been directing the chorus now for 12 years. And there are several members who have been there longer than I have, which is just, they're a wealth of information, and they're just the heart and soul of what makes these community choruses tick.
Yeah.
The-
Can I ask you a kind of an odd question?
Yeah.
It has to do with my fascination with how people get to become artistic directors of this theater company, that choral group. You were walking down the street one day and you thought, I think I'll be the artistic director of a choral group, a women's choral group. Boom.
Well, it sort of happened that way. I have a master's degree in music, and so I was well prepared to do those kind of things. And I was directing another chorus, a Sweet Adeline chorus in town, and I was thinking about changing genres and getting out of barbershop and into choral directing in a different sense. And somebody called me and said, Sacramento Women's Chorus is looking for a director. And I said, oh, that sounds fun. I think I'll contact them. And that was 12 years ago, and here I am still here.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
just, okay. That's kind of, I hear a lot of, I asked that question, by the way, a lot of times. I get some interesting comments about somebody tipping you off because they think that you have the right stuff for something that they read about. I'll get a call and say, Ray, there's that new play from so and so. You should go see it. It's really good. You should do it in Sacramento. Okay, I'll go see it in L.A. Something like that. So, when people come to your event, what's the protocol?
Go ahead, Carol. You've
Oh,
got that one
they
covered.
have to be vaccinated and show proof of that,
Yeah, well, we all are.
and that's all.
Really?
Yep, we're going to distance ourselves as needed.
You can't. I
and
won't. You give me an E flat.
we don't require masks, just like the current guidelines.
Okay, just
so,
whatever
yeah.
the-
And if that
the-
changes before then it'll change.
Yeah.
That's good. And the singers, they have to also.
They don't wear masks while singing.
No, of course not. But you do check them in.
Oh, we are
Oh,
a
of
fully
course.
vaccinated, boosted chorus. It's a requirement. Yeah.
Well, I know this is a talk show, but let's look at a little video and see them singing or something happening.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we go with a
Sounds
little
good.
video on the Sacramento Women's Chorus.
I see a star, one shining star, how it pierces the night with its wondrous light. I see a star, one shining star, brilliant, bold, and bright. I see a star, one shining star, how it pierces the night with its wondrous light. I see a star, one shining star, brilliant, bold, and bright. I wish I may have this wish I wish tonight, that all the world is waits to find the hope it needs, the peace it needs, and love, peace and love. I see a star, one shining star, how it pierces.
Wow! So that'll be your first concert coming up in a while, in over 2 years.
Yeah.
Except for that little one that we just saw, which was sort of a mini concert we did in December. But yeah, it's been 2 years since we've had a 2 years and a
Full-blown-
full-blown
Yeah.
concert.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. And we talked a little bit about protocol, but children can come to this too, and they don't have to be vaccinated. Is that right?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
that is
correct.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had that little note down.
Yes.
Said
And our concerts are always children friendly.
Yes.
So,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
They're always
Oh,
children
totally.
friendly.
You got to take children to this kind of music. You know, Sacramento is a real singing town. When I came here, I thought, wow. So I went to the music circus,
Yeah.
and you know, and I've noticed that the music circus has had a big effect, or the singing. I don't know how, whatever came first. Is certainly amazing. The men's chorus and the gay men's chorus, and all these choruses are really kind of wonderful that people take part in singing. And not me, but someone else could just come and ask to sing for you. And so when is there auditions?
Our guest night, where we welcome people to come and see what we're about, and if they'd like to join us, is May 9th.
May 9th. Okay.
And you can find that information on our website, register there.
Okay. Do
Should
do
be
they
a
have to
fun
bring
evening.
a piece of music?
No, nothing
No,
like that.
you know, being a community chorus, you know, we take all ages, we take all levels of music, understanding and reading. You don't have to be able to read music. We provide a lot of support through section leaders, through online, available to our members, recordings of their parts so that they can practice at home, videotapes, audio tapes, extra sectionals if they need them and want them, as well as chorus rehearsals every Monday night. So we really try to get the community members in there, and you don't have to be a super singer. You do have to carry a tune. You have to be able to carry a tune
Sure.
and maybe sing a little bit of harmony, but you don't have to be a super singer with
That's
lots
so
of
good.
years.
I'm sure there are so many people who are watching us right now, who who have taken singing lessons, who feel that their voice is good, but who are afraid, and they should lay that down, because they could come at least and know for sure that they're horrible or good.
Good.
Or can join and have these helpers help you, get through it and be part of it.
Yeah. I have an awful lot of women when they come into the chorus for the first time, and I meet with them individually. Every singer meets with me on the second night that they're there, and we just chat about where did you come from, what kind of singing experience have you had. I get to listen to their voice, put them into a voice part that's comfortable for them and works for us as well. And it's amazing how many women come to us and say, well, I did some singing in high school. And I'm like, well, that was a number of years ago, but good for you for coming back to this and jumping back into performing and singing.
Wow. And your members come from pretty much Midtown or what?
We have members
All
we have
over.
members from Auburn, Lincoln, Davis, Elk Grove, and everywhere in between, Natomas.
Wow. Carol,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's the
So
whole
you-
area.
Folsom, we have quite a few members
Folsom,
who come from
yes.
You
Folsom.
should say Northern California.
Yeah.
There you
Women's
go.
I think we have someone in
It is.
Placerville too.
Yeah, yeah, Placerville.
Yeah, it's a lovely group of women. It's very welcoming, and it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun every
Well,
Monday night.
that,
Robin's
and
wonderful.
I think that you should see a lot of people come in, because a lot of people really have decided, because of this 2.5-year hiatus,
Yeah.
something about their lives. And one of the things that is, I'm going to do something with it.
Yeah.
And really, we had some auditions at my theater, and there was a line.
Oh, I bet there was. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's watch the second little piece, because it's a reaction. It has a lot of reactions of people who are working with you and taking part. So let's have a look at that.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
here we go.
Chorus, I think of a family and music that moves me.
Singing the fabulous music, surround sound. It's fantastic with my singing sisters.
It's a sisterhood. It's a sisterhood of singing sisters.
Wonderful music with kindred souls in a safe space.
A group of lovely, warm, inviting women
Who also could sing. Putting that together with a mission that I bring with me and take with me wherever I go is the heart of what we're doing.
And I also feel like the chorus makes a wonderful contribution
to our city and to our world.
And how we represent women's issues and marginalized people's issues is close to my heart.
It's about love, understanding, and lifting our voices, and that is why we sing.
Sacramento Women's Chorus builds community through song. We sing to honor peace, justice, and social equality, and to celebrate the lives of all women. We strive for musical excellence as we give voice to women's hopes and dreams, opening hearts and minds through harmony. We love to sing.
Funk. We're coming. Okay, if you just tuned in, I'm speaking with Carol and
Robin?
Robin.
That's
Carol and Robin with the Sacramento Women's Chorus. And if you saw the music, you can see how, and heard everybody talk about it, you see how wonderful they seem to be happy doing this work. And it's great. And I'm pleased that, you're coming back. And it gives a sense of all the arts are coming slowly back, and hopefully we don't get another, blast of something. But this is all good, and people should know that this is an indoor concert, and it's only one performance, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that may change in the future,
It
but
may,
for
yeah.
now we're doing one
Would
performance.
be good. I'd like to see 5.
Yeah.
All right, give me 10.
All right, 2's good. We'll start with 2.
They're coming together though, and people can go and see it. So it's all called Always a Place for You.
Yes.
And people can get tickets by just Googling Sacramento Women's Chorus.
.org.
Yes.
And then they can buy tickets online.
Yes, and right now we're selling our early bird tickets. Our tickets started selling today. So if you get online and buy those tickets now, you can have the early bird special.
Oh, the
Pricing.
early, all right.
It was good timing.
Yes.
It's good, and it's going to be at St. Mark's Church, and it'll always tell you how to get there and all of that.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I want to
Lots of parking.
argue with that, but I can't. And I love the fact that these are members from all over the city, and it's a fascinating thing. So do you also break into like quartets and things like that from throughout the years?
We have done small group things before. We are a 4-part chorus. We have soprano 1, soprano 2, and then the 2 altos 1 and 2. And we sing a variety of all kinds of music. Sometimes it fits into the 4 parts. Sometimes it fits into 2 parts. And when we just want to have fun, we can even just do a unison. Not often, but it does happen. We sing such a variety of music. Depends on what that particular song calls for.
And do you play like other events other than the ones that you produce, which is this one coming up?
I would like to say we would love to.
But there has to be though.
It has to be. We have to be coming back into those, yeah. But we have done different kinds of performances before, and those are always fun to get back into the community. What was it? The Women's March that we did.
Women's March.
We've sung at the
March
Pride
in
festivals.
2017, Pride festivals, International AIDS Day. We've
Yeah.
sung at the Rotunda at the Capitol, and we sang with Vocal in December at their performance.
Men's Barbershop, and we've
Yeah.
Take Back the Night. We've done those performances
Take back the night.
before.
Of course, you have to tell. Oh, good. Okay, so we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back and we'll talk to you and talk to you. So here we go with what they know here is called PS.
Every year, tens of thousands of young people experience homelessness. If you or someone you know needs help, 1-800-RUNAWAY can provide support and connect you to the right resources. Together, we can end youth homelessness.
So there you are. It's flu season, and you're over 65 like me. You might be forgetting something serious. Your annual flu shot. The flu can be life-threatening, especially if you have chronic conditions like diabetes and heart disease, which can worsen with the flu. The immune system weakens with age. Ask about a flu vaccine option made specifically for us. Visit ncoa.org/flu to learn more and talk to your doctor about vaccine options for people 65 and older.
There's a quiet battle happening on our streets. Pedestrians are acting indestructible. And drivers act like they own the road. They're both wrong. Be aware, be alert. Pedestrians don't have armor. A message from the California Office of Traffic Safety.
We're back to our program. I'm Ray Tatter, and with me is Carol Pascal and Robin Ritchie from the Sacramento Women's Chorus. And we were talking about, while you were watching the other things, we were talking about what the kind of ways that the pieces that they're singing, and there's a piece coming up you can talk about from the upcoming show and some upcoming shows. So take it away.
Okay. Well, you know, every once in a while we hear a song and we go, oh my gosh, that would be so perfect for the chorus.
Yeah.
Going back about 5 years, there was a song that was used actually for Barbara Boxer for her campaign. And it was called A Woman's Voice. And a friend of mine heard it, called me and said, you've got to hear this song. Contacted Barbara Boxer, found out the song was written by Marvin Hamlish. Went in and contacted Marvin Hamlish and asked for permission to arrange it for our chorus. He said absolutely yes. And it's really become one of the showpieces for our chorus.
That's great.
Yeah. Another one that we have in this concert coming up is called Get It Girl, which was written by a woman named Laura Bell Bundy, who is very active in Broadway. And that particular piece of music, when I heard it, I said, oh my gosh, chorus has to sing this piece. Get It Girl. And I contacted her and said, we would love to do this. Can I get permission to do an arrangement? She said, absolutely. And it will be performed in our concert coming up in April.
All right. And that's on April 30th, right?
April 30th at 7
Ooh,
p.m.
7 p.m. Now it's a 7 p.m., huh? Okay.
That's 7 p.m., yes.
You don't show up at the 8 p.m. and
Well, you
get
might
in.
want to get there early to get a good seat.
Or a seat at all.
There you go, yeah.
So, okay, there it is. In fact, it's up there. And what does it say? That's at 7 p.m. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and we'll just get tickets for that. Sacramento Women's Chorus presents Always a Place for You. Oh, good. So, and how does the board work? The board works to raise funds.
They do it all. They do it all. Yeah, keeping up on our policies and procedures, our bylaws. We're a nonprofit organization, a 501c3 organization, and we have to abide by all those rules. And we have a treasurer and a secretary and a president.
Who
and
writes
vice
the
president.
grants?
Yeah, the grant writer. Yeah, that would be the.
You
grant
have a grant writer.
We have. My vice president is a
Oh,
very
I see.
good writer. Yes.
Yeah, that's always important when you have a nonprofit, because the grants are, there's a lot of funding agencies that are just saying, well, we're not going to give a grant unless we get an application.
Right. So it's
You
something
know,
we're doing.
the California Arts Council, the City Arts Commission, I think it's a commission or it's a council now, I'm
Yeah.
not sure, whatever.
We got a sponsorship from SMUD this concert season to
Oh, good.
help us with this concert,
Yeah,
which is
SMUD's
wonderful.
always
Thank
been-
you, SMUD.
Thank you, Smud.
Yeah.
Right. And it was good. So it's an amazing thing to have a good, strong board would help you through all of that.
Oh, yeah,
you
we have
know.
many, many volunteers and teams that are targeted with different tasks they have to do, show team, music team, membership teams, so
Well, all
it
this
all
for
works
great
together.
songs.
Yeah, it works
Okay.
great.
Well, and we have about 2 minutes. Let's talk about a little bit about the future, your future planning. And then before we leave, we want to give everybody a contact information about the upcoming event. But
So we have, yeah.
Right, well, we've got the concert coming up here on April 30th, but then we have our big 35th birthday concert is coming up, and it's called We're Still Here, which is a fun way to think about having a birthday. We're still at it, and that's in October.
Okay.
So all of that information will be available, of course, on the website. And then we usually do and we're going to do it this year too, a concert in December, a holiday concert that's called Merry Everything. And it's just a little short concert that we also do as a benefit for one of the local groups. And we don't know who yet, but you know, we always find a group that's in need of something. And
boy, yeah, a lot of social service groups are really hurting nowadays.
sometimes admission has been as little as, you know, 2 packages of socks. You know, it's a great way for us to give back to the community that we sing in.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I get in the mail, you know, a stack like that. And, so it's important to be part of the giving as well as the getting.
Right.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I want to thank you both for coming, and I think that the Sacramento Women's Chorus is back on the stage. There it is, the Sacramento Women's Chorus. It's coming up. It's one performance only right now, unless it oversells. But so you better jump on it and get your April 20th ticket, right?
That's right.
Okay.
April 30th, coming up.
Coming up. Good. Good. Well, it's been a real pleasure talking with you both about the women's chorus, and I find that it sounds like an exciting season you're picking, and some really good music and some great singing. And if I want to be part of it, can I come out and audition?
You have to hit those treble notes first. You got to hit those.
Oh no, I can't. There you go. I can't do that. Okay. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Oh, that's it. We have to go now. But we're back every Wednesday at 5, live with LiveWire. And you can watch this show then, next Wednesday. Bye now.